Join in the excitement, see the action, be part of the fun at the Dubuque Fairgrounds Speedway.
Welcome, bonus episode of Old Guys That Drive Stock Cars. That's also a hobby. I'm standing here with Ross Pierce. Good to meet you. This is take two. I just screwed up the first one. It was bad. So, Ross is a big part of the Dubuque Fairgrounds Speedway this year, the Key City Challenge with his company Calco out of Dubuque since 2001.
Yep.
Ross, tell us why you wanted to be involved with the Dubuque Fairgrounds Speedway this year.
Just wanted to be involved because I just think Dubuque's such a great race facility, good people, and just wanted to bring some more people back to see the sport and get more interest in the sport. You know, just get people together again.
Ross is one of us. He's one of those guys that has been in and around racing. We'll talk about that more. We're gonna go visit his race shop here real soon.
Yeah.
And tell us again, who brought you in on the project this year? And
Luke Merkfeld, good friend of mine, called me up and said, "Hey, I got an idea. You know what I mean? Are you in?" And I said, "Yeah, I'm in." And you know, I didn't know money of the details. He's like, "Oh, they'll be to come." And then you know, once we got a little closer, he you know, got the okay with the fairgrounds, got everything put together. You know, thanks to him, he put a lot of legwork in behind the back of this. And you know, I just think it's a great deal for everybody, the drivers, and it's just giving back to the community, the race community.
it takes a lot of people behind the scenes every single week, even on an average Sunday night, to put on a show at the racetrack at the fairgrounds. But one person can make a difference. So when guys like Ross and Luke step in, it's big. So anyway, enough about the racing for now. We'll pick up more of that at Ross's shop here in a little bit, which I can't wait to see. Tell us about Calco and what you offer the Dubuque area for services.
So Calco was a business I started in 2001. I bought it from a good friend of the family's. That's why I was named Calco. It was named after his kids. We kept the name. We started with just a foundation service. And then as years evolved, we just kind of added services for what we thought the tri-state needed. We've been very fortunate to be on some cutting edge technology with like the insulation, the waterproofing, some stuff that just involved, and we were in the right place at the right time, and it really helped our business. Very grateful and blessed that, you know, the business is done well.
And using that to give back to something that you're passionate about.
100%, yeah.
But spray foam, it's everywhere now. It's in new homes, it's in old race shops, it's everything to everybody at this point.
Yeah, 100%. It's just, you know, with the TVs, the do-it-yourself shows and everything, it just involves so much. You know, everybody sees it, everybody knows it, everybody wants to know about it. Mm-hmm. So it's just great being in that part of the industry and just helping people do what they need to fit their needs. You know, we're big on making sure that we're giving them what they want and not over-insulating, under-insulating, and making it a suitable space for them.
Yeah, and the older we get, the more we like to stay warm in the winter when we're working on race cars.
Yeah, absolutely.
Floor coatings?
Yeah.
You're talking like the epoxy garage floors and all that kind of stuff? You see, wow, okay.
Yeah, yep, and you'll get to see one of them in various shops. I got one out there, so that'd be a good thing to see.
See, bringing it full circle. It's all coming back to racing.
Yeah, absolutely.
And the foundation services, like you said, that's come a long way in the last couple of decades. And
yeah, just the products they have to involve, so we can be less invasive in the yard, you know, tear stuff up, you know, just they're just every year it gets a little better. So it's just a great part to be part of.
Good stuff. So give Ross a call if you have a need for any of that stuff. Spray foam, gutters, insulation, floor coatings, foundation services, they do it all. Let's go check out your race shop if you don't mind.
Yeah, sounds great. Thank you. Well, my brother-in-law, which is Jeff Tharp, he came around my sister years ago and he started racing. So then, you know, when you know somebody that races, you kind of want to get more involved, see it at the track more, you know how it works. So he probably was one of the first influences that I had with racing. And then my brother started racing, which is Ronnie Klein. And so then, you know, I started helping him a lot more, and then just understanding it and seeing it and just doing stuff, it just really gives you that drive to want to be part of it. I don't know. I mean, I actually, I enjoy them both. You know, being a car owner, it's just great to see your car doing good. Being a driver, you know, you just set different goals, right? You know what I mean? So for me, I just like to finish a race when I'm driving. You know, as a car owner, we just want to finish a race and have a good run and, you know, just be happy at the end of the race and have a good time. You know, if we're not having fun, then we got to decide and do something else. I started probably 11 years ago racing and owning a car myself. I mean, I just, you know, back when they used to do the IMCA Deary Series, I made a show, you know what I mean, and that was when we had like 35 cars that were coming, you know what I mean, and to make a show for me was just a big feat, you know, and I think I finished the show in the top 10, and that was just for me, that was like a big deal, you know. I mean, we had a couple wins with, in some non-sanctioned like SMLR races, and you know, we've had some really good runs. It's like second, third places with that series. So for us, that's just a great finish. You know, we're knocking on the door of hopefully a win soon, and we just keep plugging towards it. We're gonna run that SMLR race series, and you know, with the support we gave the Fairgrounds this year, we actually are putting together a car to run some more IMCA races. So you know, Jeff will be piloting that, and then Key City Clash races, and then hopefully weekly I get into the car and we get to do some weekly racing with there also. I hope, you know, that's the plan, as long as life allows it and time and family, we got some time. But yeah, you know, periodically, yeah, I'd like to get back in the car.